Hi, YouTube. We've got an exclusive video for you guys. This is a semifinal match in the Mario Party Shuffle tournament between Mark G and Kelly. We unfortunately lost the VOD before we were able to download it and upload it to YouTube. So Kit and I are going to record comms over the players' VODs. Hi,
Heyo.
Kit. So full disclosure, this isn't live commentary, but we both don't. If we saw this match, we don't really remember what happened. So it should be pretty honest as far as reactions and stuff.
Yes. And we know they started with 5, they banned Minigame Island. We don't know what other games they end up playing, so
Yeah, we'll
we'll
find out together.
yeah, we'll get there together. It'll be great.
Yeah, Mark G was the top seed in the tournament, so he was the one that got the ban. Kelly's the world record holder in Mario Party 1 Minigame Island, so that's what got banned. And we rolled 5 on the wheel, so here we go.
At least we assume 5 is what was rolled and they didn't gentleman to it. That'd be so funny.
It would.
Okay. With all that said, I'm ready to try and sync these as best I can if you are.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed. And I guess retrospectively to the players in the past.
Absolutely.
All right, so this, that, and not too bad. Not too bad. They're off by
It
like a
works.
second. If the
Yeah,
second makes a difference, I'd be shocked.
I feel like I would have heard about that.
Same, same.
All right, we're starting with 5. If you're not familiar, they're both going to play 4 random boards and then a 5th Bowser board. Pirate and Sweet Dream are the ones you don't want to see.
I don't know. I personally am on the bandwagon that Sweet is overhated and that Rainbow and Pirate are worse.
Rainbow's like the worst of the 4 other ones, I think. So it's not. I could see that. Looks like they got Future and Toy.
That is what it looked like to me. And I put the little boards counter for how many they've finished just at a
Great.
glance. Helpful if you are skimming around the VOD or whatever.
So I think most people would agree these are 2 of the better boards you could start with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, if I see Future, I'm happy every time.
Absolutely. Future's my favorite. Toy's close behind.
Yeah, I think I would go like Future Undersea Toy, but that's not a popular opinion. And the only reason I say that is because if you don't get that immediate roll off of Toy, it can be just as bad as some of the bad boards.
So Kelly early versus and Mark landed on a mushroom space, even though he rolled low. So both of them not too bad a start.
Okay.
We've got a DK for Mark. Very good early.
Yes. So DK, if you're unfamiliar, if a Koopa Kid lands on it, he will take half their money away. Just right there. Boom, bang, half. If you land on it, he like has you roll a dice block that's a barrel to give you something. And it can be like a piddly amount of money or like 30 coins or something crazy.
I think it's just a flat 10.
Is it a flat 10? Maybe I'm thinking of the DK like space in the actual game.
Yeah, I think in the story mode it's just 10.
You're probably right. Bowser does the opposite, where if you land on it, it's very bad, and if the Koopa Kids land on it, it's kind of helpful for them.
Yeah. Bowser's awful to even see on the board.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's common to see on the board, but oh boy, you see him and it's bad.
Yep.
So, we're talking about coins a lot. If you're unfamiliar, the objective in 5 is to make all 3 Koopa Kids lose all of their coins. And if you run out of coins, you have to restart the whole board. Both of them got shock absorbers, right? Like, back to back. It's like a nice...
Sure did.
It's like a scary minigame, but it's a nice one because it's not luck. It can be spooky if you get nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. Even on easy, occasionally the CPUs just last for like 15-20 seconds and it can like get your heart racing a little bit.
Right, or you get an unlucky bounce where the amps bounce just right and you're suddenly boxed in and you're like, well, Wind Waivers
I
is
think
always
this-
free. That's a nice one to get.
Yeah. And I think that's a Koopa Kid kill for Mark on that minigame win.
I think so. I was focusing on shock absorbers. Okay, yes, blue Koopa Kid down.
As you should.
Over the course of the Shuffle tournament, we've seen some interesting minigame losses, so those especially nerve-wracking ones I like to keep a close eye on.
Big 10 for Kelly. He's
Yeah.
going to do some damage on this turn.
For sure, 10s are crazy.
Especially on Toy, it's such a small board when you keep it isolated to the right side.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you manage to keep them on the right side and you roll more than like a 1 or 2, it's great.
Yeah.
Mark going for the wait and mash strategy as opposed to the, like, I'll just mash lightly. Everyone's got a different way of doing pump and jump. I always just like to point
Actually-
out.
I do the third way where I mash for like 4 seconds and then stop.
And then stop. Yeah, I just, like, kind of lightly tap and I compare the springs, and if I'm like, oh, it's a little bit too close, then I'll actually mash for, like, a second. Kelly taking out Green Koopa Kid off of button mashers, which is really nice because Green landed on a mushroom last turn,
hmm
which would have made him pretty hard to catch if he chose to avoid Kelly.
So they're both 2 Koopa Kids to go, but Kelly's got a lot more coins to deal with than Mark does.
And Mark landing on the verses is huge.
This is a win if he wins this minigame, and almost all of the 2v2s are free.
Yeah, like, I think Pinball's the only one that you kind of, like, grimace at.
Yeah. This one should be fine. Toad usually wins his rounds, but not guaranteed.
Yeah, I would say, like, 95% of the time, Toad will get ya.
And he's through.
Easy peasy.
So that's going to be a 6-something board 1 exit. That's very good.
Yeah, that's really fast. Kelly's got 1 Koopa Kid left, so he's also doing pretty good over there.
Yep. Fortunately, he's got 18 coins, so can't get him in one minigame.
Yeah. Ooh, but
That's
a
a versus. I'd lied. You can do it with the versus.
Yeah.
The double-edged sword is if he loses this minigame, it's going to become very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
But Bound to Music should be a win, as long as he doesn't try to get too cute.
Kelly would never try to get too cute, would he?
Like, the speed strat here is to, like, get a couple and then block his movement so he doesn't get any, and you can see Kelly doing that. He's only got one, by the
One
way.
though, yeah.
So he lets this guy slip by, it's gonna get very monk-ass.
Okay, it's
That's
fine.
It's a bold strategy when you're like either exiting the board or playing for the next half hour.
Right,
So-
yeah.
but I respect it.
Mark's headed
Oh,
off
look
to
where we're
Sweet
going.
Dream. I gotta say it, I love the aesthetic. I'm never sad to see it, even though I know people hate it.
I think if I could get beyond how terrible it is to see in a speedrun, I would probably like it, but I can't move past that. Because I really only ever play this game as a speedrun in story mode. And this is just like, I can't even like continue to run if I see this most of the time.
My Sweet is my fastest individual board still. So, like, put that
I think
cod
I had, like,
emoji
a-
over me.
I think I had like a 12-minute sweet dream and I was thrilled one time.
Yeah, I've had like a 6-minute Sweet. So, like, I had the dream.
That's insane.
And so I'm just like, it ain't that bad. And I know it's like the meme Joker warped orbit where I'm gonna get a bad one day and people are gonna be like, where's the apology kit?
Yeah, right.
Kelly going to Pirate. Pirate also stinks.
Yeah.
Neither one of these runners got the optimal board for here. But yeah,
We
for
really
me,
went from like really good boards to really bad ones.
yeah, definitely. For me, I'm not, I wouldn't put Sweet as the worst board. I wouldn't, it's like in the middle for me.
I'd
Oh.
be interested if like somebody kept stats about like average times, like how they actually fell. because like my kind of rankings, and it sounds like yours as well, are kind of vibe based.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I know there's potential for it to be really bad, but Toy also has potential to be horrible, and Toy is the one that I think most people would put as like the I want to see this every run board.
Yeah.
Kelly rolling high enough to actually run into a Koopa Kid turn 1 on Pirate is pretty good. Also, that Koopa Kid cleared 2 full things.
Did he?
Um,
That's a very low score for 2. I think.
No, it must have only been 1. Must have only been 1.
Yeah.
You're right. Sometimes they don't even get 1, so.
Yeah, I'd say like I don't know. It's hard for me to put a percentage, but it's pretty frequently that they don't even finish their first board.
Oh, Kelly got to 3 buttons on button mashers.
The Kid came to play. I have lost that mini game on UZ because it just mashed their hearts out, and it's like some weird combination that's awkward to mash.
It's like B, X, and then L or something, and you're like
Yeah.
clawing the controller. Ooh, shock absorbers. Again, I don't... It's like, you're happy to see it because it's not ropes or countdown... Or, not countdown. Pound Peril, but you're still, like...
Womp Maze is like also in that category for me because I lose it way more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah.
And then this might be the 4th one where like I'll win it like 97% of the time, but the 3% really sucks.
The 3% is just a slap in the face, and you're like, man. It's one of those, it's like we said earlier, you don't lose it that often, but when you do, sometimes the computers just go hard, or sometimes you get an unlucky bounce, but it's one of those, like, it just feels like, man, that was my fault. I shouldn't have lost that every time.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, get a rope, like, yeah, okay, it sucks, but it's, you're essentially playing a 50-50. It doesn't look like it, but that's effectively what it is. They're getting win waivers a lot. I think they've both gotten at both boards. Sorry, go ahead.
Sandwich that versus space there.
They
both
did.
missed by 1.
Poison Shroom means red might hit it next turn.
We'll see. Kelly did get the early Koopa Kid kill, but the other 2 are pretty far away and full of money.
Full of
which
money.
is kind of one of the reasons why this board isn't good.
And no 1 off that Curse Shroom, Poison Shroom. Which one is it in this game? They changed the name too much.
I think it's cursed, but I wouldn't put any money on that. I play like 10 different games, so they all bleed together. Alright, landing right on the red, which is actually really good.
Yeah.
Now we can play 2 mini games instead of 3 to kill him. And Poppings is a free win. Are we gonna get double? Yes, we are.
Double.
Let's see who the faster masher is. Head to head.
Well, what I know about these 2 runners, I would say it's Mark every time, but I do know that Mary Poppins works kind of weirdly on how it counts it. It's not like a direct 1-to-1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I want to say PhD was talking about it at one point. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I think it was in Discord. But he said that it's like there's like a certain amount of frames you have to push it for a balloon or something. I don't know. It was very complicated sounding, and I just went, you know what? I'll just mash my little heart out.
Yep, that's all I do.
I'm not nearly at the level where it would mean something to me in this game.
Mark's visiting DK.
Okay, it is just 10 in the story.
Well, that's a hammer, bro. That's actually really good to get him to 15,
Yeah.
although he's gonna get 3 from the blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna get back up, but it keeps him below 20, which is still helpful.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, maybe we'll hit one of them with a cannon. No, I think that's actually no. That's the middle.
I was gonna say that might be a better spot than where he was, though. But then
we'll
green
get it.
rolled really high, so I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
get a 5-coin game here from red. And have a chance, if he rolls high enough, to kill him next turn.
So if capsules worked like orbs, but they were still only random pickup in the capsule machine, do you think they'd be better? Like where you had your spaces and stuff versus like it was a generic space?
Oh. I think I'd be more inclined to like pick them up and use them a lot in this game if that were the case.
I think so too.
Because like I don't know if there's like a prevailing school of thought about capsules in this game. I've gone back and forth on whether to grab them or not.
I think that's the prevailing thought, is everyone kind of goes back and forth on it.
But like 80% of the time what you get is useless, and sometimes it can be like detrimental. Like you get a coin block and you just like don't want that in the game, period. Because they can steal it and throw it on the board or use it on themselves. But like when you do get like a mushroom or something, it can come in clutch.
Kelly getting a really nice like landing for those two Koopa kids, where one landed on Hammer Bro and the other landed on Piranha Plant. Not to derail what you were saying, just it was really good.
I think the thought had been completed.
I have had picking up a coin block capsule like save my butt, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily the normal experience. Oh, Kelly just ran right off.
Any game, yeah. I didn't catch the situation there, so.
Well, they're both below 10. He might be landing on the verses after them.
Yeah, that would have been a kill, so he must be landing on the verses.
Oh, no M.
That is like, I like that decision because, like I said earlier, the 2v2s are very safe compared to the 1v1s.
Right, and he hasn't played any of the sketchy, let's say, duels on this board. He hasn't done rope, he hasn't done countdown, no, pound peril. I always want to call it countdown peril, and that's not what it's called. And he hasn't done, well, maybe he did shock absorbers on this board. Anyway, the 2v2s are free. I don't disagree with his choice. That's the key point.
Toad, do your job.
I was gonna say, Toad's being a little bit of a troll, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge for Mark.
Oh, yeah. He just went from a huge problem to one minigame away from death.
Yeah, that's major.
Kelly will be the first one out of board 2.
He will.
Oh, that's a gold mushroom. Mark might not be far behind.
I didn't even see he had that. I thought he said, oh, maybe the space had given it to him. I was just saying, I thought he said no to the capsule machine.
He is rolling.
Holy roll!
Yeah, he might. I think he's got 2 chances at this.
I think so too. That's crazy.
Head waiter is there, and he got it.
I think head waiter's the number 3, where it's you should normally win, but
yeah, I kind of forgot this existed when we were talking about it. This
I did too.
One of the like games I don't want to see when it matters.
You got one of them flow charts and you follow it to the best of your ability, but whoo boy.
Yeah. I think like 75% is like the best you can hope for, even if you're following the flow chart, and I think sometimes it's a coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on like what the other Koopa Kid does and whether you're first or second.
Yeah. Kelly getting futures really nice. We talked about that earlier. Honestly, wait, we've seen everything but Undersea now, right? No, we haven't seen Rainbow either. Never mind.
Right.
I feel like there's like 4 boards in this game, and then I start thinking about it, and there's like 7.
Yeah, there's 6, and then the Bowser. Let's
Oh,
see where
wow.
Mark ends up.
Oh,
Golden
hey.
mushroom from one of the Koopas.
Undersea it is. Yeah, Kelly had a
Yeah.
turn and the Koopa Kids had a turn, and there's no minigame. If you're a Kelly fan, that's bad news.
This is the rare, like, Mario Party situation where you don't have to play mini games, but you want to.
Yeah, pretty much the only situation like that. At the time of recording this, PhD has actually had a task come out for Mario Party 5, which I think plays 0 minigames and ends up winning the whole thing in like 20 minutes or something.
Wow. I haven't gotten around to watching that. I'm gonna have to soon.
I don't think it's like 20 flat, but it's like 26 or something, I think is the...
Yeah,
It's crazy. You should definitely watch it.
I kind of want to see how he accomplishes that.
I won't spoil anything else for you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, we got Peace out again.
Yeah. Definitely the slowest of the 1v1s, but it's pretty free to win against easy.
Well, you say that. We've had some losses in the Shuffle tournament.
Yeah, I won't say it's, like, completely free, but yeah. If you, like, finish your first board and you get decently done with your second, you're usually fine. The most they'll ever do is 1.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get unlucky if they just happen to, like, get a really high scoring 1 board and then you don't.
Yeah, there's a certain Shuffle match that happens chronologically after this one. The Koopa Kids got like 14k multiple times. And,
Oh no.
and we're winning because of it.
Yeah, 14k is tough. You pretty much have to finish the second board to beat that.
Or have a very, very good colored first board.
Yeah. Like, if you're, like, too picky about the colors on your first board, like, sometimes you just, like, don't finish it, or you finish it but can't really do anything on the second. So on versus, or on easy, I tend to just spam pieces and get 2 boards done.
I usually try to stick to like 2 colors. I try not to be like super picky, but like 2 colors is my goal.
Yeah, I think as you get to the higher difficulties, that's probably optimal.
And we got shock absorbers again. Oh, are we gonna get the
Showdown on the
M
other
this
side.
time?
Mark's not here to spoil it.
Oh, he posted even if they do get it. Or even if they don't get it, sorry. Dang. The M is my favorite part.
Right. I love those times where you're just, like, staring at each other for, like, 30 seconds while the Shy Guy flips through all the boards he's got.
Right? He's like, oh, here's a blank board. Here's an exclamation point. Here's an M. And you're like, uh-huh, okay.
I think the most I've gotten is 3 fake outs before he threw a real one. I don't know if there's a cap on it or not.
I don't know either. I've had 2 blanks and an M, and then the real one. Oh man, the double Koopa
Bad
Kid
peace
coin
out.
block.
That's
That's
tragic.
so bad.
Yeah, he's negative 16 coins of progress on Undersea right now.
Yeah, that's...
Like, there probably comes a point where you reset if they get too high, but I don't think he's there yet.
He actually chose to take an orb there, or capsule, whatever.
Yeah, it was a cursed mushroom. We now know what those are called in this game.
Yeah, you know, he can cover up that coin block. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Back to the M real quick while we're watching them play free mini games. My cousin had one of those like third-party Mad Catz controllers growing up, and
Mhm.
it has an M button where the Z is, but on the left side. So like above the L, there's a button and it's M, and it doesn't do anything because like the no game is
Is it
programmed
like
to
a
look for
macro
that.
button?
I think it must be for macros, but yeah, there's an M button. So the Shy Guy
Did he ever
says
hit it?
M is super funny. I didn't play Mario Party 5 with that controller ever because I didn't have Mario Party 5 till after I hung around that cousin a lot, but I imagine it wouldn't work. That would be extremely funny of Nintendo to make that work, though.
Oh, I see ropes, but we
No,
dodged
maze
it.
instead.
Mark getting 3 notes before he goes for the blocking strat.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I think I'm not super consistent about it, but that's usually when I feel safe. It's 2 or 3, depending on whether they got one before I got over to them or not.
Yeah, I'll do 3 unless they've hit 2, in which case I'll try to hit another one and then block them.
Yeah, I'm not like super confident that I'm always going to keep them trapped, so I like to have a little bit of a cushion.
Yep, I'm a little bit of a coward, it's okay. Both of them taking out a Koopa Kid at the same time, but
Yep.
we don't. Well, Blue Koopa Kid's not exactly easy for Kelly either. I'd take one being ready to go out of neither, though. Or
Mark's
over
still
neither.
60 coins on the board. 62.
No.
They start with 60, so
Oh,
to give
Kelly's
you an idea how
roping.
bad this is. All right, our first get a rope of the day.
No, Mark had it earlier.
Oh, I must have completely blacked out for that.
He got the confetti and the Koopa Kid got the weight, so he like extra won.
Oh, that was the one where like he rolled like 30 on the golden and like would have got a second chance, right?
I think
Or
so.
no? I remember that being an RNG minigame. It might have been hit waiter though.
No, that was head waiter, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know, I very distinctly remember it happening. It was some point last board.
Yeah, I think I remember it as well, but I don't remember the situation.
The rocket.
I got a versus.
I mean, that's huge if... As long
Yeah,
as
I'm
Mark
being
wins.
real with you. Like, if he loses this, I think I would reset the board.
Oh yeah, 100% I'd reset. Okay, he shouldn't lose, diffuse or lose. I would also 100% reset the board if I lost that versus, though.
Oh, it's a 2v2, yeah. We weren't really in danger of losing.
Yeah, that's what I said. As soon as I saw diffuse or lose, I was like, oh, you're extra fine. Like...
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lost this.
I wouldn't say it can't happen, but I wouldn't say it's something I would expect to see.
It's nice to actually watch. Like, I'm never able to watch what the Koopa Kids do to, like, be idiots and blow up.
They're
10 seconds into
so
the game.
bad.
Yeah. They just ignore one of the fuses, and then they run back there like, oh crap, we should probably do something about that, and it's too late.
You know, that's how some people are at problem solving, though. Like, if there's 3 consecutive problems and 2 people, they focus really hard on, like, a 1-to-1, and then the third thing gets ignored until it's too late. Like, that's a real thing people do.
Yeah.
It's just very interesting that it's emulated in a way. Oh, I thought Mark was going the other way, and I was like, versus! Versus!
He's stealing a green capsule, though.
Yeah? That cursed
Cursed.
mushroom from before.
Yeah.
Kelly getting another Koopa Kid out of here. Oh, well, Mark's gonna lose that orb again.
And Kelly's losing one as well.
Got some more
One
head
would be
waiter.
huge here.
I went to say go put your praises in chat, and then I went to go type it. No chat, no brain.
The setup's like so similar that we're probably gonna make that slip a few times today.
Well, especially because we're recording this through OBS, and I can see my Twitch chat on the right-hand side, so I just want to like go type at it and interact, and there's nobody to interact with. It's just us.
That is a versus. Unfortunately, the blue Koopa Kid's got one coin to survive with if he loses.
Yeah.
Kelly's gonna lose the board if he loses, but this should be fine.
Yes, thankfully pump and jump is fine. Spooky for a second there. Although, I guess he still had head waiter left, right? Because he had rope. He still has pound peril too. We haven't seen that one yet. You think we're gonna see it? It's kind of weird we haven't after 2.5 boards.
Yeah, I feel like I've never done a full run of this game without playing it, so I'd be shocked if 2 people like at the same time did it.
Yeah.
Third block again on button mashers.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably like 50% of the time they make it to the third block. I did one time get to a 4th block and I was very confused.
Yeah, I think that's happened to me once as well, and I was not prepared.
I didn't lose, but I was very scared I was going to, because, like you said, not prepared. Have you ever lost Sky Survivor in a run?
I tied it one time on easy. We both had 2 HP and got to the end of the course.
Man. I haven't lost it, but I've definitely had it come like right down to the end of the track.
Yeah, I have also won it by like just having more health at the end. I don't think I've ever lost it on easy. I think I've lost it on normal.
Well, okay. I should have been more clear. I did mean on easy.
Yeah, the tie came on easy and I was baffled. I think there was somebody in my chat, I don't remember who, but they were very confused as well.
Well, good. Shared confusion is the best confusion. Kelly's going to be a gamer again. I respect it, but it terrifies me.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets it every time, go for it. Why not? If you trust yourself, but I just don't. Like, I'd say, like, 25% of the time, he, like, slips by, and then I gotta grab a couple more blocks.
Yep, same. Maybe we're too old.
Perhaps. All these Mario Party Zoomers putting us in our place.
I wonder, is Kelly technically a Zoomer?
I don't know how old he is, but I feel like he said it at some point.
I think he's like the breaking point of Millennial and Zoomer, but I could be wrong. I know I'm like the baby side of Millennial.
I am the opposite.
It's okay. It's the great thing about us, though, right? We've got people, literally minors up to like, I don't even know how old the oldest are, but more than twice the minors' ages, and we all get along great.
I think I found out there's one person older than me. I don't remember who it is, and I don't think I'd shout them. Like, I wouldn't out them. Anyway,
Right,
but
right.
I think they were like mid-40s.
I think, yeah, that's what I believe is the oldest I know.
Like, I
Right.
myself am 40 on God.
I am 31, ripe 31.
Poor Kelly.
On
Speaking
to
of
sweet.
birthdays, here's a cake.
Oh man, I want some cake.
Me too.
Do we have comments on for our VOD? Should we tell people to comment their favorite kind of cake?
I don't know
think
why we
anyone
wouldn't.
would?
I'm not sure that we get many comments, but I'm sure they're on. But yeah, like and subscribe below and tell us what kind of cake you want to eat after this match. Be sure to hit that bell.
Yeah, get notified whenever the VODs end up here. Normally, they're not post-recorded. They're pretty much all live recorded.
This is the first episode of our new podcast.
You know what? If it's successful, maybe we'll make it a thing. Disclaimer, we will not be making this a thing.
Just wait till this thing gets 10,000 views and 500 likes, and
It randomly goes viral, just like that Pizza Me Mario video. Kelly's getting some good Swamp Maze patterns.
the H pattern.
Yeah, I feel like I always get the one that makes me loop around the bottom and then snake back up to the top and then go to the edge.
Oh yeah. I hate that I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like, if you know, you know.
Like, if you've never played this game before, you're not a like major speedrun of it. Like, there's I think 18 different patterns. So if you really want to try hard, you can like memorize them all. I don't, but
I
there's
don't.
like 2 or 3 that are seared into my memory because they're horrible, and that's one of them.
Uh-huh. If you're curious, you can join the Mario Party speedrunning Discord, and it's pinned in the Mario Party 5 channel.
Sure is.
We have all sorts of helpful tips pinned in the Discord. Anyway, Mark's roping again.
We love our ropes.
So when you play Get a Rope, do you just mash A and pick the middle every time, or do you, like, mix it up?
I mash A unless there's people in my chat and I want to have fun with them and let them pick, but most of the time they don't, like, get back to me by the time I need to pick something, so I just pick the middle.
That's so
But
fun.
I don't have any superstitions or anything.
I will mash unless chat's pretty active, and then I'll be like, all right, chat, first one to say it gets it, and then I'll do it.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do.
When I was doing some 5 grinding for Shuffle, I would do predictions for what the next rope to win would be. So then when rope came up, I would have a like pre-picked option of this is what the most points are on, so this is the one I'm gonna pick.
I like it.
It was a great way to do it, because then I didn't have to deal with decision paralysis, and I got to not just mash A and be in the middle. Anyway, we're on Womp Maze. I think it might be Mark's first time playing it. I don't think I've seen him play it before now, today.
Does survive it.
Mm-hmm. Man, I
I
don't...
haven't really seen like minigame losses besides the one that Kelly threw.
Right. I don't think I've seen... There was one Kelly threw and there was one rope Kelly lost, but it didn't really matter. What I was gonna say, I don't think I've actually processed that the Ukiki animation is like, he comes down from a vine and then he just mauls you. Like,
Those
hello?
monkeys are vicious. Pretty much anytime you interact with those guys, they just like assault you.
I expected it
Doesn't
to
matter the
like
game.
jump on you and the orb flies out. No, it like full smoke cloud. Like that was vicious.
Mark got through Undersea.
He
See if he has
did.
better luck with his fourth board selection than Kelly did.
Well, he's already
He
had
still hasn't played
Sweet.
Pirate.
That's true.
I think it's Pirate, Rainbow, and
And
for
Toy.
him. Yeah,
And Toy he
that's
gets.
the best of the three.
He's gonna need a good one to catch up here.
Yeah, Kelly's got to the fourth board pretty well ahead, but now Mark's got the board advantage. I think this is anybody's game right now. See who's first to Bowser.
We will see. Usually, the nice thing about this game is usually the Bowser board is fairly free. I'm not gonna say like
Yeah,
always or like, oh yeah, easy, but it's usually not a big deal.
I think that's fair. Like, it's not a Mario Party 8 situation where, like, until somebody gets through Bowser's board, like, anything could happen.
Yeah.
But if they're, like, within a few minutes of each other, it can definitely swing it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we dodge Peril and get a rope for the first minigame, and we're instead playing Blown Away.
All right. We're on board 4. Where is Pound Peril?
We patched it out. They had a handshake agreement that minigame is banned.
How would Taco feel about this?
I don't know.
Taco was one of the commentators for the original match, so I feel like I actually really wonder if he said anything about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume he was restreaming it if it wasn't you or me.
Oh, true, true.
It's probably him and Dell, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. I know I heard him and Dill when I was listening to figure out which game was banned. I don't know if there was like a third person who was doing commentary and then Taco was going to... The Pound Peril! Pound Peril!
We got it!
Sorry, my brain broke. It's like, it's not even a good minigame, so I shouldn't be excited,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel like a correct run to not have it.
It's like... It's pure RNG, because there's no strategy besides not hitting buttons that have already been hit. But, like, because on easy, the Koopa Kids are kind of dumb, you'll usually win it. But
Unless they
you
just
cannot
roll up
guarantee it.
and first button.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'll just run to the right button and hit it, and there's literally nothing you could have done about it.
It's kind of like Buried Treasure in Mario Party 1.
Yeah.
Where
I
it's
think
like,
that's a fair comparison.
as long as it's not the first or second button they hit, you've usually got a pretty good shot. But every once in a while, you just get that really unlucky, like they lock in, it's right there.
Yep.
Ooh, that stinks for Mark.
It sure does.
I probably shouldn't have, like, snapped my fingers. I don't know how that sounds coming through my mic.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, Discord Crisp would cut that out, but OBS won't cut that out. That's why I was like, ooh, wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Comment below and tell us what you heard.
No, ropes again. This video is gonna have so many random comments, and, like, Rix is gonna come
We're
to us
having
and be
fun
like,
with
what
it.
did you guys say? Why are there so many comments? Why are they talking about cake and finger snaps?
And this red Koopa Kid's got a lot of money.
Oh no, Mark.
Oh, unfortunate. Rope will do that to you sometimes.
It sure will.
take a chunk out of this green Koopa Kid's wallet. Unless it's head waiter. Alright,
Oh,
we
they're
dodged
both
it.
playing Countdown Pound.
Yeah.
It's like the second or third time they've been going into the same minigame about a second apart.
Let's see who gets it closer. It's a 1.54.
Ooh, Kelly and his Koopa Kid were like closer comparatively to Mark and the other Koopa Kid.
Yeah, they'll generally stop it around 2 seconds, so like when you see them jump in the air around that time, you can like safely assume that they're gonna ground pound and kind of like try to hit it right after them to save as much time as possible.
Just be careful if you are known to short hop into ground pound, because you don't want to beat them out.
Yeah, I generally do, like, as soon as I see them jump, I'll do a full jump into the ground pound, and it works out. But yeah, if you do, like, short ones, then you'll want to wait for them to land.
I'm not intending to pick on anybody, but I am citing an experience that happened.
Fair. Double wind waivers?
Double wind
Yes.
waivers! This is actually so funny. Especially if you think about it, at the beginning, they were about a second off where I had Kelly just a smidge faster. So these are probably almost literally simultaneous.
Yeah. Somehow they both managed to win. Name a more iconic sound than clacking your GameCube shoulder buttons to that game.
For real. We were talking about like controller sounds and clicky sounds, and I had grabbed my controller and I just did the L and R clickies, and someone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, GameCube controller, my beloved." It's like, yeah.
Have you ever watched a speedrunner do like the Manta fight in Sunshine?
No, but I bet, because I've
It's the
done
same
it
thing.
where you do like the little
The spam
bursties,
trays,
and I'm
yeah.
really bad at doing them, but yeah, it's very clicky. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say I've never seen a speedrunner do it, but not in an environment where I could hear their controller.
I think I was watching a race one time, and they like made a meme of like everybody like crank up your gain and like put the controller right up to the mic, and we're just all gonna like create a
Clicky-clack.
den with our controllers, and it was like the funniest thing.
That's awesome.
Mark winning a versus, so he'll take $5 from everybody. That'll help a little bit.
Yep, and Kelly getting Red Koopa Kid out of here. You should only have one left, right? Yeah, just green.
It's a lot of big numbers from those Koopa Kids. Well, 2 of them are going to end up right in front of him after this turn, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, 2 kind of minor mini games before that.
Yeah, but the green one has 16, so you'd need to get a coin off him anyway first.
Kelly's got a cursed mushroom. Those very occasionally come in clutch.
They can.
You'd usually rather like have it as a capsule than be inflicted with it.
Yeah. Kelly sure doesn't want it this turn with the Koopa Kid running away.
Yeah. Well, he's got one too, even footing. Is Kelly behind the verses? I think he is.
Yes, but more than 3 behind.
You can get a 5 here.
Oh.
He does. You got it.
They gotta stop changing
So
this item, man. Some games it's 3, some game it's 5. Like, they gotta just be consistent.
Oh,
Oh,
rope.
no!
Oh no, this is the worst spot to get rope.
This
This
is
is either
horrible.
a board win or horrible. This is... Oh, this is nails.
Oh no.
Sorry, Mark, but we're all in on Kelly's stream right now.
It's okay, it's
Enjoy
peace out. Oh no.
It's gonna be so tragic if he loses. No!
Oh no, Kelly!
So that is 20 coins out of Kelly's wallet into the Green Koopa Kid's wallet.
When it could have been
Yeah.
Kelly going to Bowser.
Yeah, he's gonna have 38 coins, which is quite a lot for one Koopa Kid to have in this game.
Yes, it is.
We'll see if he can recover this. But this opens the door for Mark. Big time.
Major, yeah. And like, I dare not speak it into existence, but this match is in the past, so I can speak it. It also puts Kelly kind of in danger if something happens, because he's only got 9 coins.
Yeah. What block is this? Alright. That's fine. You'd prefer more coins lost. Like, he just threw a Piranha Plant on the board, and I thought it would be the funniest thing if he landed on it, but he ran past it. That's a 1. I think that's cursed. Yes.
Which is kind of okay, because, you know, you kind of... Koopa Kid's right behind you.
Mark's got 2 Koopa Kids lined up. Oh, this one's moving, so we'll see. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Maybe this one will land in front of him too, though.
Maybe.
Oh.
Move like 1 space.
Will
Alright, we're showing
Kelly-
down.
Will Kelly get the fabled M?
Double?
What?
Yes!
Again? Okay, this is crazy.
It's like the 4th time.
Wait, he didn't even raise a sign yet.
Yeah, I've had that happen 1 time. And Mark just had the same thing happen. although
Mark had
there
the
was a
double
sign.
fake out on blanks, yeah.
But yeah, I've had that, I think, once where, like, Shy Guy didn't even move and the Koopa Kid shot himself. And it was hilarious. But Mark has 1 down, the other 2 are very low. Kelly's only got 1, but he's got a lot of money, and this board is terrible for trying to chase a Koopa Kid down. So I would give the advantage to Mark here. A lot left to go. It's a gold mushroom for Red Koopa Kid. Kelly, I think he was going to check to see if there's a versus on the left, but there's not.
No, unfortunately.
So that's really, like, kind of what he needs is a versus to take those 20 coins back.
Oh, head waiter again.
Red space will help a little bit. Oh, last 5.
Oh no, Kelly!
Yeah. He might be in trouble.
So, if you run out of turns, by the way, you lose. You just lose. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the
if-
last 20 minutes just didn't matter at all.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have 300 coins and Koopa Kid has 1, you still lose. Bowser will saunter up and be like, haha, you stink, and take all your money.
Oh, he's gonna get piranha'd.
Yeah,
The piranha that Koopa Kid threw down a couple turns ago.
it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna lose, like, lose faster, I guess. So, like,
Yeah.
the coin count doesn't even, like, really matter that much.
Okay, there's a
That's
poison.
another cursed.
Or curse, yeah.
Mark's got pump and jump, I think, for the win.
I think it was for the win, too.
I'm enamored with this, like, last 5 turn stress
I
situation
know.
on the right side.
Oh,
I think
Kelly!
Mark's- we're playing dangerous games.
How's it keep getting
thought-
worse?
If We've got a lot of lose conditions, and the win conditions are running low.
I'm not sure there is a win condition anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering at what point you just like punt and reset. You might be just like too far into it.
I guess if you roll like... Because I was gonna say if you land on him this turn, and then hit him again next turn. But that doesn't happen here.
Like, there's ways, but I think you need 2 turns to do it. Like, you could, in theory, like, battle him for 15 and then, like, land on a versus for 20 on the last turn.
Oh, yeah. I don't like this. Wait, Toady gave him both?
Apparently.
Oh, and
off
10
he
is...
goes into the nether. So now you can't reach him on this turn.
And it's a blue... Like, there's just nothing. I guess
Yeah, I don't
there's
really see a path.
versus... No. Yeah, if I'm Kelly, right here, you definitely should be quitting.
Yeah, I think, like, the scenario where you win is so far-fetched at this point that it's probably just worth saving the time.
I like that Koopa Kid used Ukiki to no effect, by the way.
He might feel like, because I think they're in a call as this race happens.
They definitely are.
So,
We've seen the little
like,
Discord bubbles.
Yeah, he knows Mark is on Bowser's board now, so he might just feel like if he resets here, he just loses. So he's got to throw the Hail Mary.
Well, he's throwing it. The ball is
That's
in
20.
the air.
Yeah, he wins the board if he wins this. If he loses this, then I think he just loses the race.
There's no
quite
pound
frankly.
barrel.
Button mashers. So he won't be that far behind Mark going into Bowser.
No.
So he did recover that very well, considering the circumstances. And I'm glad he didn't reset.
Yeah, it just shows us right.
Yeah. If you didn't believe us that we hadn't pre-watched this.
Right, there's the proof right there. Man, what a recovery, honestly.
Yeah. I think, like, knowing that Mark was, like, on the Bowser board, he probably did the right thing, even if that, like, scenario was unlikely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because, like, if you reset Sweet, you just lose. Unless Mark just has a complete disaster on Bowser, which doesn't really happen.
Not normally, no. He's not. I think Mark has had peace out every board.
He just loves this game, I guess.
Yeah, I just love staring at the not Tetris. I would rather just play, like, Tetris or, like, Mario's Puzzle Party or Mario's Block Party or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, it's not a bad mini game, but it's not the most exciting duel.
Yeah, and in the speedrun it feels bad because it's so long compared to the other stuff you could be playing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that every Mario Party has to have, like, some version of this.
I think my favorite is probably Bob-on Breakers in 4 because you can, like, directly interfere with other people.
Yeah, that one's the most fun and chaotic, I think.
It's the most Mario Party-esque version for me.
Yeah. They're both, like, even though they both had their hiccups, like, being on the last boards of hour is a solid run for both of them on a no reset.
Yeah, especially, I mean, both of them had situations where we were like, oh, Mayday, oh no, should they reset?
Yeah.
Like, this has not been pretty on either of theirs.
We've got some flames on Mark's side.
Oh, the flames are great.
Yes. Half your coins, always rounded down. I always love when, like, DK or this space hits and they've got 1 coin and nothing happens, and I cry.
It is funny. Does it?
It's like the funniest graphic when like DK just punches one of them in the face and it just says -0 above their head.
That should be like a 7TV emote. Like DK serves or something, I don't know. Anyway. Mark's in a great spot here. He's poised to take out this red Koopa Kid. Countdown Pound shouldn't pose any trouble. Kelly
I had
getting
one
nice and
time-
spiny. Go ahead.
One time on Countdown Pound where I was like half distracted and I was just mashing A and I just got like a 9 point something.
Oh no!
I yelped.
I probably also would yelp about that. I was gonna ask a question in regards to this flame spitter. Is there... So, like, there's a lot of effects that do half in Mario Party. There's Piranha Plants, there's assorted fire things, there's Bowser, like, there's tons of things. Does it always do round down, or does it sometimes round up?
I think it sometimes rounds up, but I can't think of a specific example off the top of my head.
Okay, because I was like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's gonna round up, and then it doesn't, and I'm like, does it never? Like, am I crazy, or does it in some and not others?
Like, which way does the wheel in 7 go when you win like half their coins?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to remember.
Because that might be rounded up. But I'm not
Hey.
sure of that.
Hey gamers, are we going to Mario Party 7 next? Can you solve the mystery for us? They solved DK for us. They could do this too, right?
I'm sure there's some example.
I'm sure there is too.
But I know that everything in this game is rounded down because I've had so many like -0s from events on this game.
Right, which is fair.
And it always feels bad.
$51 coins is so many coins.
If only there was like item shops
Yeah.
where you could just like buy some OP like capsule when you have like $40.
Ooh, button mashers. He should be out, right?
Was that his last Koopa Kid?
I think so. And I think the Koopa Kid only has like 8.
I guess we'll find out.
EXY would not be great to mash.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
That's one of those, like, you pull your hand off and you kind of claw at it.
Yeah, I think I would end up with like 2 fingers on X and Y and maybe the other thumb on B or something, and then I'd be screwed if like L came up.
Yeah, I think I'd keep my... Yeah, this is his last Koopa Kid. Alright, so I'll take the little board counter off of his side since he's going into the last mini game. I think Kelly's got 1 Koopa Kid? No, still 2. I can't count.
One of them's got a lot of money, so it would take Mark like losing this fight, I think.
Sabah. Something about Mario's model defaultively having his mouth open in this game feels incorrect.
Right.
Like, I don't know how else to say it. It just... something is uncanny there.
He's just always in awe.
Oh.
Kelly gets one last round of shock absorbers for the road.
I do have actually one small spoiler about the TAS. He
Okay.
picks up a Mecha Koopa in the TAS.
One of the matches. I don't remember which one, but somebody did that with. I think it might have been like Rigby. Like actually killed the last like 2 Koopas by grabbing one and throwing it into the other, and that's when I learned that was possible.
Yeah, I knew it was possible, but I was like, I don't know why you'd ever do this. Like, in general, like, it's very funny, but why would you do it instead of just jumping? And
Yeah.
especially in a speed run, it was just very funny to me. And so when I found out that that's what he did in the task, I was like, oh, interesting. This feels like a funny flex move.
I think if they're like really far apart, it might be like slightly faster.
Yeah, if you can hit the far one with the one you're
Yeah.
throwing. I'm so bad at that ring of fire part. I always get burned.
I'll usually get hit like once or twice. I think I've had perfect runs through it, but I don't want to strive for it anymore. See if Bowser cooperates. So far, so good. Kelly, unfortunately, getting head waiter. Perfect RNG from Mark.
I aspire to be as lucky as Mark is on this Bowser.
If I remember correctly, it's 50% each time, so that was 25%.
I had one where he charged me 4 straight times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all been there.
It's like, how do you get this unlucky? You be Kit. Oh no, Kelly lost head waiter!
Yeah, unfortunate. Mark's got full health going into the final phase of Bowser, so...
Well, and not to toot Mark's horn here, but I've seen him get 4 in one hit. He only can get 2 this time, but I've seen him get the 4 damage in one.
See if he gives him 3 or not. He does.
Yeah. That last one almost didn't get hit. And there's that. I gotta stop the timer.
Yeah, pretty much perfect Bowser fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a win for Mark. So he's up 1-0. We'll see what Kelly chose as the second game here in a moment.
Yes. Should I just let it play? Should I skip ahead?
Whichever you want. We can like make conversation for a few minutes if you want.
Sure. I was gonna say they can't talk that much in between them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So if you're Kelly, right? You can't pick
Mhm.
one. What game are you picking?
2, right?
You think so?
I'm not as familiar with how good Kelly is at 2, but I assume they're pretty transferable.
I'm less worried about how good Kelly is at 2. I'm more worried about how good Mark is at 2. And so I'm wondering if Kelly would...
Finished at a 105.56, and the timer right now is on 105.56, so I think you got this.
Wait, are we hearing them?
Do you guys want me to stop before Frightmare?
You might be. I'm not.
You can, it's fine.
I'm Gucci.
Up
Mark,
to
you
you.
need to mute
No, they're coming
Discord.
through Mark's
Yeah,
thing. We
it's
can
on
hear
your
them.
stream. Like, please.
Alright, I'm happy to let them talk then if you want.
Yeah. Oh, they disappeared again.
This.
Can't wait to see this.
Oh,
that one's
yeah,
breathing
you
fire
don't
for so
hear
long.
Alright, well, while Kelly finishes up, you can debate Kelly. Where are we going, you know? What are you thinking?
You know, I've got a couple options. I'm really fine with any of these. But I think that I would be remiss if I didn't let my good buddy Joke watch at least one sheer cold happen. So we're gonna go to MD7.
Wow! You know,
All right.
some might call me the intuition G. I've been on point.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Well, you know what to do, Mark. Get it ready.
Yeah. Alright, Wii menu or Wii menu jump scare.
I'm gonna go ahead and just stop this. I'm not gonna.
Well, I'm
finish
gonna have to turn off my console and turn it back on because that's a weird glitch that happens with the.
Where is my copy?
I still have time while Kelly's finishing
it's
it.
still
Oh,
working, okay.
No, I went ahead. It's okay. I'm gonna take a very quick bathroom break because I drank a whole bottle of water in that run. But I'll be set up and ready
Yeah.
here in like a few seconds.
Perfectly fine. You know, playing for an hour is hard.
It is. It is.
You know, there's no one here that's on like a strict time or anything. It would really like these matches to go fast.
How
I'm
long do you
sure.
think I use the bathroom for? I just have to pee.
That's a good question. I don't know that I was going to pick 7 if I had to guess, but at the same time, it's sort of where I was leaning because there's no way he was picking
Well,
SBA.
double health and safety warning.
Yeah.
What?
7 is like such
Yeah.
a wild card.
It really is.
I don't know why they don't say like the mental health, you know? Like I feel like that they maybe only talk about like your physical health of like playing
It's-
games. No
it's
one really
because
talks
they know
about
game.
like
It's because they know gamers
Yeah.
don't care about their mental health.
yeah, like they need
Or
like
else they
a
wouldn't be.
What?
mental health counseling line
Excuse me?
anytime you boot up Mario Party 7.
All right, hold on. I gotta mute these guys. Do not listen to this advice. Care about your mental health, gamers. If you are watching this in the Big 26, this is a reminder to drink water, stretch your body, especially your wrists, and please seek help if you're not feeling mentally well. Don't listen
My
to,
lord.
to these guys.
I wasn't ready for that.
No, I wasn't either. Also proof that we have not watched this.
But anyway, Mario Party 7.
Yeah,
That's
Mario
happening.
Party 7. I know that they were being facetious, but I felt it was important to... Oh. Also, Blue, you should have told me you couldn't hear the game this whole time.
Sorry.
I had no
assumed
idea.
That was intentional.
No! No, I wouldn't make you sit here in silence. That's rude.
I mean, audio rarely matters in these games. But-
Yeah, but... Okay, so I don't know if these two go in the same board order or not, so I have the handy little boards ready to go if they defer. I probably should just put them up anyway.
Yeah. Looks like Mark's going with the go to see where Kelly goes.
Kelly, don't change your crop. I have you all set. It looks like it's still fine, actually.
Yeah, he just bounced it around a little bit to jump scare you.
Just had to spook me. It's the joys of being a restreamer, you know? Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna change scenes. And then you crop it, and then they change scenes again, and you're like, oh, well, all right. Thanks. Beachy.
Did you just see the win message on his boo?
Oh no, is it like, is it appropriate?
I will DM it to you and you can decide what to do.
Okay.
with it.
Oh. Okay. It's like, it's not amazing, but I'll deal with it. Okay, they're probably getting ready, so we should be ready to start any second now. Maybe.
In the universe you can't hear, they're counting down.
You're right, I'm sure they are.
And then 10 seconds later, they actually start.
Yeah, that's the other part of it. Granted, I don't have the weird 10-second offset because I have their direct VODs instead of...
Yeah.
Okay, there they go.
Alright. Still pretty much in sync.
I should just, like, pause Kelly's for, like, a second. Here.
Cool.
It's not quite, but it's a little closer.
And they are not starting in the same place.
Oh, they are not. Okay. Okay.
So Kelly's starting with Neon, which is like a very RNG heavy board,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty popular to start with. Mark's starting with Pagoda.
Also fairly popular to start with because if you're not going to one-cycle it, you'll just restart the run to try to, you know, eat some of that
Yeah.
time loss.
There's kind of like a few schools of thought about board order in this game, which is why they often play different orders in these matches. You kind of have to agree ahead of time to not
Yeah. And
do
I...
that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, I was gonna say 7 for me is super weird because like in most of the games I feel like that have variable board order, most people would pick basically the same order minus like 1 or 2 being flipped. But in 7, that's really not the case other than most of the time Bowser being last because of the lovely lift. Like 7 people's orders are all over the place and there's really no objective like this one should be first for this reason. Like you could argue any board.
Right.
I feel like 7's kind of good and bad for that, right? Like the joke is there's no bad board, but the other side of the joke is every board sucks. And Kelly's just
Kelly's
resetting right out
already
the
board
gate.
reset. Yeah.
And that's just Neon Heights. Like that's the truth.
Yep.
So yeah, every board sucks, but every board is also good at the same time in the same way. I just feel like that's always worth Oh, I didn't even notice Mark got a flower. That's crazy. And he rolled a 10 off it.
Yeah, he's got a chance for a really good Pagoda.
So, for those of you who may not know, in Mario Party 7, there are these things called character orbs, and every pairing has a different orb. So like Mario and Luigi are a pair, Peach and Daisy are a pair, so on and so forth. The quote-unquote meta characters are Peach and Daisy because they have Flower, which is every space you move you get 3 coins, and you avoid any red orbs that you pass by along the way. There's also Toad and Toadette who have Triple Shroom, which if you're familiar... Oh, Toad's getting the waterfall. He's gonna get 3 whole coins. If you're familiar... Oh, I called that. I didn't
Nailed
know.
it.
I didn't know. I called it. Anyway, if you've played like Mario Party Jamboree and there's the mushroom ticket where you get mushroom for however many turns, it's that same sort of thing where it's 3 consecutive turns of mushroom.
Mark's on a mic space.
He is. Do you want to go ahead and explain mic spaces?
Yeah, so mic spaces, you can actually use your controller to play them if you don't have a microphone, but you can wager any amount of coins that you want and you'll get double back, and it's a pretty free mini game. It's just memorization, so most of the time you just go all in, and it's actually a common strategy to like kind of keep the mics off so that the CPUs can't use it, but if you're gonna land on one, you can just like really quickly turn it on in the settings so that you get to play it if it's important for you.
Yeah.
And here it's gonna get Mark above 100 coins, so it's huge, so he elected to play it.
And it can be anywhere from 3 to 5 cards of fruit.
Yeah.
There'll never be repeats. It's only the 5 fruit in the background there, so. So Kelly, by the way, Kelly's playing Boo, who is neither Peach, Daisy, Toad, or Toadette. And Boo and Dry Bones have the Magic Wand character orb, which takes your roll and doubles it. So like you can't ever roll an even number, and you'll always be rolling or moving anywhere from 2 to 20. And it also makes you immune to the red orbs that you pass by. And it lasts for 2 turns. Let's see, what are the other ones? Mario and Luigi have Fireball, which for 3 turns, fireballs follow you around, and if you pass by someone, you'll take 10 coins from them. Birdo and
Just the
Yoshi.
vacuum.
Yep. Wario and Luigi have the vacuum, which you use it, and then it will spin up a wheel for you. You'll stop the wheel on a number. It'll be 3, 5, 10, or 20. You'll take that many coins from your opponent. And then Birdo and Yoshi have the egg, which, I don't remember if it's 2 or 3 turns, but basically any orb they walk over, instead of activating it, they'll suck it up and get it for themselves. And this includes orbs you have to land on. They'll also just grab them by walking over them. Pretty spooky in party mode, but in, like, solo crews, not so much.
Yeah. And Mark's got a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty good pagoda. Both the flower orb and the mic space coming in very clutch for him.
Right, especially getting the 10 on the flower.
Yep.
Like, that's just 30 coins. Do you want to go over each board's win condition real quick?
Yep. So you just saw a pagoda peak. You can think of that as like the Goomba board in Mario Party 8, where you just need to get 100 coins and get to the end and buy, in this case, a t-shirt to win. Kelly currently is on Neon Heights. Neon Heights has 8 treasure chests that start at 5 coins to buy and go up by 5 coins every time somebody buys one. 5 of them have stars in them, 3 of them have bob-ombs that send you back to start, and the first to 3 stars will win. This is, what is the name of this board? Help me out.
Windmillville.
Windmillville, yes. So this is, there's several windmills scattered around the board, ranging from 20 to I think 50 coins to repair. And you got to pay those coins to claim them, and the first to claim 3 windmills wins the board. Grand Canal is kind of the traditional Mario Party board in the game, where you're just running around trying to get to the star, 20 coins to buy it, and first to 2 stars wins.
Mark is not
works
moving
might
too
be-
fast here.
What are the other 2 boards? Help me out.
The others are Pyramid Park.
Yeah, Pyramid Park is the classic like star stealing mechanic. In this case, there's a bandit that starts with a star somewhere random on the board. There's a few places he can spawn, and you have to use chain chomps to run him over and steal that star and take it to the big Bowser Sphinx in the middle of the board. Once you have the star, the other player can use the chain chomps to steal it from you, and whoever gets to the end wins.
And then Bowser's Enchanted Inferno.
Oh, the last board. Yeah, so that one, there's 4 islands kind of connected to each other in a circle. One of them has a star on it. You need to buy that star and take it back to the center of the board to initiate the boss fight. Randomly, as you hit event spaces, some of the islands will sink into the lava and kind of change the board layout. Once you bring the star to the middle, you enter the final boss. If you lose, then you just kick back out to the board and you have to get another star. But if you win the boss fight, you win the game.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Mark struggled with wait for it real bad right there, and I was just a little perplexed. A third one! Oh my goodness.
This is another mechanic of Windmillville, is like you don't really have much agency as to where you go on the board. When you hit an intersection, like just one side will be open and one side won't be. And when you travel down that intersection, it'll kind of flip places. So the next person that crosses that intersection will go the other way.
The Boo CPU.
So there can be
Go ahead.
there can be situations where you kind of end up like unintentionally looping all of the windmills that have already been bought, and it can be pretty frustrating.
It sure can. So what I was gonna say is Boo actually showed us a little mechanic there that a lot of people don't know about, where if you land on Bowser with no money, he'll actually give you some money because you're so pathetic that it makes him angry. His words, not mine.
I wish real life worked like that.
No kidding. You know what? I'm a little bit pathetic, Bowser. Do you wanna come give me a small handout?
But if you do have money, then this is what he does.
Yes, the flip side.
So in story mode, he'll always make you play a mini game, and it'll always be for half your coins. So you get to keep your coins if you win it, and you'll lose half if you lose it. There's 3 Bowser mini games. They're all like pretty winnable.
Is that true on Grand Canal and Enchanted Inferno if you have a star?
I've never seen him try to take a star, but I can't tell you for sure that it's impossible.
Okay,
It's always been half coins for me.
I think if you have a star on those, he'll try to take it from you. But I could
Yeah,
be
that
crazy.
could be true. Tell us down below. We're gonna have so many like non sequitur comments down below. Can't wait. I hope some people just answer questions that we didn't even ask.
Why, yes, mashed potatoes are my favorite food. Like what?
And now we can explain what DK does, as Mark's AI actually battles him. But he's kind of the inverse Bowser, where you get to play one of 3 mini games, and he'll give you money if you win.
No, isn't Mark is Daisy, right?
Is he?
I
Oh
thought
yeah,
so.
you're right. I have an adverse relationship with Daisy, so she's always the enemy in my eyes.
Ooh, don't let Rigby hear you say that.
Well, I mean, if you've seen me and Rigby's history in Jambo, you know that doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, I feel that. I got to play a game with Rigby once, and I was in like last place or something, and I had a star, and to win the game, he ended up stealing from me. And the other 2 people in the game were like, wait, what the heck? That's so mean. And both of us were like, no, this is correct, even though it feels bad. And it was. Like, in the end, if he hadn't stole from me, I would have gotten second instead of him. But it was like, man.
I haven't played casually with him, but he is there to crush my dreams and speedrunning of that game.
I've not in a speedrun setting, but we were in a money tournament. That was when I got to play with him. So
Oh wow.
yeah, he sure
I don't
crushed
think
my
I
dreams.
could bear that.
I had been
Like
invited
Mario
to
Party
play...
with money on the line, like, is my nightmare.
It was like you didn't have to put any in. It was just to like build hype and get a lot of participants and good competition. And Gummy had asked me to come play, and then Gummy ended up having to step out that night, which was extra funny. So I just like showed up and was like, "Hi." It was a lot of
He's got
fun.
2 windmills, by the way.
Yeah.
Mark's in trouble.
Mark is not in... I mean, Mark has a lot of money. And Boo's about to head towards the 50 coin windmill. So there is that going for Mark. But Mark also has to roll more than a 1 here. Boo is Bowser's bestie.
Are we gonna get the 2701 task tie?
We could. It's so
I need
funny.
Taha to like beat the 2701 with his tasks.
I don't think it's
I'd lose my
possible.
mind.
Like, because of the way it buffers the input, I don't think it's actually possible even with a task. Because I want to say even the staff record is 2701.
Yeah. I've always wondered if you could get it on the first bounce if you just like mashed a button and guessed right, but I've never been brave enough to try it.
I wonder if you like went on emulator, right? And so you knew which button it was going to be and then you just reloaded the state and mashed.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I think like if it's possible, a task can do it, but like he doesn't play mini games, so we won't know in his task.
Right. Because you don't want to.
Yeah. Kelly could be out here.
No. I don't fault him for going for it though, because money is so light on the board right now, and he's not really in a great spot to be buying another chest.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunate. Mark's actually in a great position, by the way. So he bought that windmill for 20. He's gonna get a coin block, and there's a windmill for 30 right here? Yes, 30. And then there's another one for 20 just down the road. So he's kind of 180'd this whole board.
I'd be right where he wanted him.
Yeah, he just needs a few coins for that last windmill. Boo's sure gonna waste some time though.
They don't seem to be as fond of versus games as we are.
You know, I can't... I don't think anyone is as fond of versus games as we were when we did our match. Like, they did some stats after. It was aggressive.
I thought that was just normal.
Taco was having a field day because I was like sinking in my chair with despair by the end of it because I played like I think I played 10 verses on one board and I just like kept sinking lower and lower in my chair because I was like, just free me, just let me out.
Like
I should
7
go
is
look.
like it's the game of these 5 that I know the least, so I think like ignorance was bliss for me. Like, I thought you just, like, played a lot of versus games in this game.
It was so many.
I think I actually did, like, my first couple of runs of 7, like, right before that match, just so that I had played it in case it came up. And then, like, later on in the shuffle, I actually grinded it a little bit and wised it up to maybe versus aren't so good.
Okay, Blue, are you ready? I found the stats that Kelly ran on our shuffle match.
Hit me.
You had 15 duels. 4 on Neon, 3 on Canal, 4 on Pagoda, and 4 on Windmill. I had 25 duels. I had 3 on Neon, 2 on Pyramid, 1 on Canal, 6 on Windmill, 2 on Bowser, and 11 on Pagoda.
Those numbers sounded almost normal until you got to Pagoda. But I do remember that Pagoda because you were like,
I was
dying
crashing
before
out.
death in PC.
I was crashing out. I hit all 3 of the duels back to back to back right before the waterfall. Like, I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1, and then the computer also hit it in that span of 3 turns, hit one of them. I was crashing out. I was losing my mind. I almost had
You
more
Kikis are
duels
out
on
of the
Pagoda than you did your entire run.
Lord.
I knew. Oh, wait. 52. Oh, 52 is 26. Never mind. I saw half coins. I got excited. So anyway, Mark fixed it. He's he's on to board number 3 here.
Yeah. It's all part of the plan. Kelly's still on Neon, so Mark's building quite a lead.
Yeah, he is. And having gotten through Pagoda, which can be a real time sink board, well, he's still got Neon too, so it's not over by any means, but it ain't looking amazing if you're a Kelly fan.
Kelly didn't have enough money for that one.
He's gonna waste some
Gonna hit
time on
here and
DK.
some coin block, so he's just got to get to a chest at this point.
I'm sorry, did you see Mark's boo message?
No.
It said MP7 kind of mid, not gonna lie. I like it casually, but boy, did grinding solo crews make me sad.
I think MP7 was the game that caused me to just like give up.
I had that 12-hour Mario Party stream, and I did Mario Party 7 for 8 hours of it, and I didn't get a single completed run. And I wasn't even being
Oh,
super
no.
picky. Like, I wasn't doing no resets or anything, but I wasn't being, like, extremely picky. And I just
Yeah.
couldn't get a run worth finishing. And I was like, you know, I think this is my sign to not push for qualifying in the shuffle, actually.
Right. We had similar experiences.
Like,
It
you
was like
know...
I was bouncing between like 7 and 5, and I couldn't make any headway. Either one. Just gave up.
I played a little bit of each of them, right? Just to get like a qualifying time. And I was like, all right, cool. And like, this one's all right, so I'll work on this one. And then, yeah, that day I spent 8 hours on 7 and didn't get a single run. I was like, you know, I'm good, thanks. Maybe next time. We can't all be Rigby and get world record while grinding. Or Kelly and get world record while grinding in one. Show offs.
And we had 2 new world records in the 5 games that we were grinding.
Which is awesome for the record. But
Yeah.
man, show offs.
I was browsing the Mario Party like main like series page on SRC the other day, and I noticed that the top 6 games were Jambo, and then the 5 shuffle games for like active players.
That makes a lot of sense.
So you definitely like breathe some life into these games. See if it lasts or
Especially,
not.
yeah, well, and there will be a spur again when the relay picks up and everyone's trying to qualify. Well, not qualify, but like grind their times down for the relay. And then when we have our inevitable second shuffle, and it's nice. I wish some of the other games had formats that lended themselves well to shuffle. Because, like, I'd love
Yeah.
to see 4 in the shuffle, but there's just nothing you can do in 4 that lends itself to it.
I wonder if we could make that like card party mode work.
Oh, that's in 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, card party's funny. I don't know that it's like a competitive, but it would be so fun. I'm saying when that comes on NSO, eventually the Mario Party games, we gotta get a squad together and play card party.
Oh, I'm definitely in.
I should see next week if people want to play just casual 1, 2, or 3 online. You're invited if you're free.
Yeah.
Chat, whenever
Always
you
down.
watch this, you're also invited. Hit me up.
It's been a long time since I played a casual Mario Party game. I think the release day of Jambo was the last time I played a casual game.
Yeah, didn't we play together?
Yeah, it was me, you, Moops, and
Someone.
blanking on the 4th. Daisy carried me to victory.
Yeah, just say I couldn't have been Rigby or Kate because you were Daisy.
I wasn't Daisy, but I picked Daisy up off the board, and she like
Oh yeah,
she
yeah.
was the partner or whatever that game calls it that spawned on the board, and I grabbed her and then like bought 2 stars and bought 2 golden pipes. And it was just like a mess.
Yeah, because Daisy's really broken.
Yeah. Like I was in last place, and then she spawned like 3 spaces in front of me. I picked her up, and then I won. Like that's the story.
Yep. Kelly got that Lakitu. Is it gonna pay off this time?
We might be out of bob-ombs. I haven't been keeping track, but surely there's
He's
not
been on
many
this
left.
board for 20 minutes. I hope so. Okay.
All right, we're done.
I got a little lost in the sauce thinking about playing casual Jambo. It bothers me that I can't remember who our 4th was. Because it wasn't Rigby or Cake, and I don't think it was Wes. It wasn't any of the people in Europe. It was definitely someone stateside. Or at least NA side. I don't know. Because I don't think it was Kelly either.
I don't think so.
If it was you, comment down below.
Did any of you like end up like putting that on YouTube or something?
No, I didn't even.
I wasn't even streaming.
I don't know if I was streaming, but I don't have it anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think all 3 of you were streaming it, and like somebody was mentioning like, oh, I'm gonna like edit this and do a YouTube video, but I don't think it ever showed up.
Was it Gummy?
Could be.
I don't know.
Mark trying to plan how to use this I forget what they're called in this game.
Slow
Slow
shroom.
shroom. But you
Another
basically
thing
get
they
pick
need to
the
stop
number you roll.
changing.
Yeah. Go the 9. Getting our first look at pyramid board. As I said, there's a bandit on the board. Gotta use chain chomps to steal a star from him, and then take it to that Sphinx on the left side of the board.
The very kind Bowser Sphinx.
Dueling mini games here. I
Yeah.
haven't seen many mini games from either of them.
No, not too many. Toadette, what you doing?
Just vibing.
She just smacked the ball into her face 2 times in a row.
I love it when that happens.
Like, oh
Just
dear.
doing my job for me. Here's all the rest of the balls. Enjoy.
Right?
That'll be worth $10 for Mark.
Wait for It is a good duel. It's like, it's fast, it's fun, it's like with
Yeah.
actual people, it's fun. It's a good duel.
Very good mini game.
So on Kelly's side, the computer actually got a hold of the star first, so now he has to chase her down and get that star. Lucky for him, she rolled pretty low. It should be pretty easy to get her.
Yeah. And it's $10 per dice, so he can roll 2 here.
Oh no!
He's only rolling 1. It might be planned, but
So you can't see it, but I can. It was not planned. It worked out. It worked out. But his body language was not planned.
There's like a case you could make for saving the 10 coins so you can like get through the womp at the end, but yeah, that was very risky and glad it worked out.
I'm glad it worked out too. But yes, very much one of those not intentional, you know, when you throw your arm down, your head jerks back, that like, ah, that was what he did. So he's
Now he
opting.
can run away.
Yes. Oh no, and he got the same number. I'm gonna say he's
You want to explain what he
opting.
was trying to do?
Yeah, so he only had 2 left on his dice block, and Peach is about to hit that chain chomp right behind him. So she'll be able to hop on, roll whatever, and steal from him. So he was hoping to get like a nice 8, 9, or 10. Wow, it didn't matter what he got.
Yep.
To run away from Peach so that she had a harder time catching him since she only had 1 dice block. Now granted, he also only had 1, but you know. If he had rolled anything higher than a 2, he net positived on his spaces, but as it turns out, it didn't really matter. She would have caught him no matter what.
As long as he rolls big here, he's doing fine.
Yeah. Honestly, oh,
This is interesting.
I guess, yeah. I guess I agree with the knowledge that a magic orb could be in the shop. So, there's one gimmick we haven't explained about this board yet. Well, okay, there's 2, but there's one important one. On the top left of the board, there's a big red change. And he is 10 coins for 3 dice blocks. No more, no less. And so Kelly's logic here is instead of chasing Peach around on the right side and potentially ending up in the same situation, he's going to go for the bigger chomp that rolls generally high numbers. And you hit the shop, you get the coin, so the hope is to see either a golden shroom or a magic wand and go big. He got the wand, so here's hoping. Okay. Do you want to break down why he wouldn't have wanded right there?
Why he what?
Why
Oh,
he chose not to wand right there?
I'm not sure. You want to explain it?
Okay. So on the left side of the board, the other gimmick we've not yet went over is there are 3 question mark spaces that go into quicksand and shoop you over to the other side of the board. So now that he's right before it, using the magic orb is a lot safer. But before, he had pretty good odds of hitting 2 out of the 3 spaces. So he waited to use his magic orb till he's closer.
There. Like I said, this is like my weakest game of the 5, so I'm afraid I'm not much of an expert.
No, it's okay. I may not be able to execute, but I do understand. Ooh, this twister could be really bad. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 1 space back.
Because, like, if that twister had shoved her behind the thwomp, or the womp, rather. Oh no, it's just short.
Yeah.
He's gotta hope that she rolls low, but not, like, middling. Okay, that's just enough.
Yeah. Just
Wait.
past the.
Okay, whew.
He might have thought she was hitting it. I don't know.
I think a 19 lands on that blue space he just threw an orb on, so that's like the ideal number to get. don't remember if that's exactly right, though.
Well, we're gonna find
That
out.
hits her. I'm pretty sure that hits her. I think that lands right on her?
He's gonna count it. He's gonna recount it.
Okay, no. It's a little bit short.
And we gotta scramble for a backup plan.
Not fun. So the real question is, can he hit a duel from here and steal her money? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
he does have that womp that'll stop her, so he's got another turn, but yeah, it's looking dire. Well, Mark is falling behind Toadette on Neon.
It's true, and she's getting a duel. She could take his money away.
Yeah. So it's pretty much this turn or bust for Kelly. He's got to find a way to either steal her money or take the star.
I'm just not seeing the way here.
Toadette's gaming.
Aw, she was.
Yeah. Ran out of time, but yeah, that's. I rarely see them last that long in that Ibiki minigame.
Yeah, Apes of Wrath is not one you usually see the fourth monkey come down.
Looks like Kelly's grabbing some more money, but that's not going to help him much. He really just needs Peach to like roll one here.
Yeah, he needs her to hit Bowser or it's pretty much over.
Little
Oh,
insult
no.
to injury.
That's actually so bad.
That's a 1.
It is. So she has to like, I don't know, because like he can only take half.
Yeah.
So he didn't buy the magic orb, he bought the golden shroom. So like he can't even get past that.
I don't see the win line here.
I don't think I do either.
If he doesn't immediately reset, he must see something.
Kelly, what is
No
your
matter how
wisdom?
high he rolls, like he's gonna get stopped.
Yeah.
Did he not notice that?
I'm not sure.
I think he must have not seen it or not understood what it meant. If he waited until he got crushed by it.
Yeah.
So Kelly will be replaying that board.
Which happens, right? Like, it's unfortunate, but it does happen.
Mark wins his duel and will gain 2 whole coins from Toadette.
Well, 2 is greater than 0, which is what you get a lot of the time.
Yeah. So he's behind on stars, but he's a lot better on money, and the boxes are going to be like somewhat expensive to open at this point, so he's still in
Right.
okay shape for this board. He's
Make
gonna
sure she can't get some
Mike
money.
is off. Would want her to have 12 whole coins.
We joke, but it does matter and it does add up.
He's gonna get to that box. I'm not sure how many bombs we've seen on his board so far.
I've been looking back and forth so much I don't have a proper counter here.
Yeah.
35. This is box number 7?
7, I think. Yeah,
Wow.
so I think it's guaranteed star. I think there's just 2 stars left.
Yeah.
So there's 1 box on the board, and whoever opens it wins. If
So-
my math is right.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. If you've got a chance to buy a Lakitu orb, you best be buying that orb.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be 40 coins to open it, naturally. I don't remember how much the Lakitu orb is, but I think it's cheaper than that, 30?
It's
off the top of
30.
my head.
Yeah, unless you're behind, in which case it's 15.
Yeah, Lakitu definitely worth it at the shop if it shows up.
I mean, if I have the money early, I'll even buy it and hold on to it sometimes, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might just skip that mini game because the coins don't really matter here.
Right. Oh, there's no green orb.
I'm not sure where this box is.
It must be the far right top one? Like, over to the right above the baseball? Yeah, because it's not right there. It must be to the right above the baseball. Because that's the only other one it would path you that way for.
Kelly demonstrating the quicksand that we were explaining earlier.
Oh yes, the fissure, the 30%. Some people call it sheer cold, and it bothers me because sheer cold isn't a 30% anymore, and it's also land and not ice, and ah.
As a
Fissure.
Pokemon idiot, I'm not as offended.
As a actually Pokemon dweeb, it doesn't offend me per se, but I have a very hard time letting it slide because I want to make it right.
With like, I've never heard fissure for that, but it's so perfect.
It's literally a fissure. Like,
Yeah.
all right, so Mark makes it there, beats Toadette out. No Lakitu needed. Yeah. Mark's halfway done. Isn't it crazy that, like, this is basically when Rigby's finishing? Right? I'm not crazy.
I don't
43:30,
remember
yeah.
what his time was.
Another minute and 20 seconds and Rigby's done.
We still got a chance to break it, right?
Yeah, 3 boards in
90 seconds or so?
yeah. That's surely possible. Never mind that loading the 3 boards isn't even that fast. The Great Equalizer of Pyramid Park. I personally put Pyramid right after Pagoda, or not Pagoda, I'm so sorry. Right after Neon in my splits because, for me, those are the 2 worst offenders.
Yeah, I think that's how I was doing it, and then somebody, I think it was weird, tried to convert me to the Pagoda Peak like lifestyle, but I didn't do any more runs after that, so I'm undecided on which is better.
Again, I don't think there's any wrong order.
Yeah, I think if you're doing Neon first, you're just kind of grinding for the like insane like 4-minute Neon, and that can be kind of debilitating mentally if you're resetting for hours on end.
That day I was doing like endless Neon. I was just going for a sub 10 Neon, man. I was like roughly 10 minutes aboard, sub hour, that's all I want, and I couldn't even get it. I think it's funny that if you open up the Mario Party 7 page on SRC, the background is Neon Heights. Someone knew what they were
Yeah.
doing.
Kelly in good shape here. He got the star, got behind the womp, so second try on Pyramid went much better than the first.
Significantly better. Magic wand just to make sure there's no duel.
I've never played a character that had a magic wand. Like, I stick to, like, Daisy and Toadette. So, like, I wasn't aware of all these strats.
Yeah, most people opt for Toad and Toadette over Boo and Drybones, but Boo and Drybones have their niche too. Like I said, you can avoid the like roadblock orbs, the red ones, with the magic orb, which can be quite nice and would have saved Kelly's butt potentially earlier. So it's not like oh, it's only like sometimes like worth it. No, like it can actually be the play. Arf, arf. Pretty good roll.
One, yeah.
Now the real problem is that Mark doesn't have any money left.
It's unfortunate because he's going to be, like, right there.
It's like the perfect place to be, but he's just gonna be 5 coins shy.
The one time you might want a dual space from the opponent.
Yeah.
Kelly's showing us Grand Canal for the first time. As I explained before, it's kind of a traditional Mario Party board. First to 2 stars wins.
Thank goodness I don't have to hear the Grand Canal music yet. It's fine. It just like it gives me a mild headache. We should have done a prediction for how fast they were gonna get through this. Kinda late now.
Yeah. Considering that the match might end in like 20 minutes, probably.
Oh, Birdo's getting fissured. And Kelly's playing my favorite duel minigame. I actually think Kambukiki is a pretty good duel minigame because it does test your actual skills. But boy,
Yeah.
is it long.
Waluigi's struggling a bit.
Oh, wait, Mark's bailed out.
Wow. The yellow mushroom.
The YOLO mushroom into double ones. Like, he's got to play Donkey Kong minigame, but honestly, who cares? He made it out. Well, through. He's not out, but
Yeah.
he's pretty much home free. Okay, wait. Half coins takes... It rounds up!
Alright, we solved it.
Sorry. I got excited.
I don't blame you.
Thank you, past Kelly and Mark, for answering both of the questions we sought to answer. Ooh, here's a question. When you play Bridge Too Short, do you just match Donkey Kong and hope that you can beat him on the reflex on the last one? Or do you, like, oppose him for the first bridge?
I don't pay any attention to what he's doing unless I fall behind.
Fair. I always go opposite him on the first bridge.
I think that's a valid strategy.
Most people will do always copy him and just hope to get the jump on him on the last one. And there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that either. My personal thought is just, if I'm gonna fall behind on one, I'd want it to be the first one. and then hope that I can catch him later because I can watch what he's doing.
Yeah, I think that's fair because he does like kind of hesitate at the junction,
Mm-hmm.
so you can like catch up to him like as long as you're not already on the third one.
Yeah, yeah. If you're on the third one and you like split from each other, it's pretty rough.
Yeah. I think that's why I like don't tend to like copy him per se, because like if you copy him twice and then I don't know, I guess you'd like because you'd want to like make a decision before you see what he does on the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just otherwise, if you're reacting, then he's probably beating you to the finish line. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'd assume that like if you're letting him decide first, then he's gonna beat you there if he chooses right. So you just have to like kind of take the 50-50 at the end.
Yeah.
And it's possible that you choose wrong and then he chooses wrong and you get away with it. So maybe it's like a 75% at that point.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, for me, I always try to oppose him immediately and then fix what I have to fix if I have to fix.
Yeah, I think that would make me nervous just because like if he goes 3 for 3, I think you're just hosed.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
maybe you can catch up to him, I don't know.
if he goes 4 for 4, you're in a bad spot for sure. But if you're just copying him, that's also true, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So both players on Grand Canal. We see a little light speed action on Kelly's side. It's a very funny, just follow each other around minigame.
Yeah.
It's like, I never did that growing up, and like, I thought the minigame was fine, but then I saw how speedrunners play it, and I was like, oh, this does kind of just
Yeah.
ruin the minigame, huh?
Yeah, I think we all like played it more casually as kids or whatever, and then like as soon as you like get old enough to realize like, oh, it's better to take a space away from them than to just like grab one of the neutral ones, then you just like fall into the meta of like doing laps around
Just
each
ride
other
their
and
butt,
wait for somebody
yeah.
to screw up.
So, I don't know that it will come into play, but Waluigi just picked up a pink boo orb. A pink boo orb is like, you put it on the map and it's a tile, like it just takes a space. But if your opponent lands on it, you steal a star from them? So I really hope it doesn't come to play, but my eyes are aware.
Did you happen to see where the star spawned for Mark?
No, I know Kelly's is the bottom right there.
I'd have to imagine it's that top one because that's where they're both going.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the top left or the top right, though. I think it's top right, because I don't think I hear it. Oh, no, it's top left. Sure.
Dueling star buys, by the way.
Yeah. Both boo, both
look-
wanted, grabbing a star.
They'd look exactly tied if it wasn't for the boards thing you put in the corner.
I know. It's a good thing it's there, I suppose. Oh man, if Mark had money.
Oh, Mark. Yeah, that would have been legendary. It's unfortunately kind of a trek to get back up there. Oh, this will help. This will give him money and put him pretty close, so very clutch. Kelly visiting Donkey Kong for some money in the zone.
A little bit of a
Get to see
slower
what
route.
strat he employs. Looks like he just went for it to the left. So this is kind of how I play it, is just like go, and then start copying him if you fall behind. And it works out. Only one mistake. 10-10-9 at a mark on a triple.
That's insane.
I think that's going to be enough to get to the star. I don't know.
You know, I'm not good at math, but actually that's a lie. I'm pretty good at math. I'm not good at like specifically statistics and probability, but I'm good at math besides that.
Mark is out of the go to Green Canal, and I should say. Is that 5 boards for him? So
That's
he's on
5.
the Bowser, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Off we go. The Bowser board, like I said, it's pretty like traditional at first. Just get the star, and then you've got to bring it back to the middle to initiate the Bowser fight. The way the Bowser fight works is there's 4 dice blocks on the corners of a platform, and Bowser is shooting you with either missiles or fireballs. One hit and you're dead, so you gotta dodge them and hit the 4 blocks to move up some number of floors depending on what you roll, and 100 floors finishes the fight. At the 50th floor, Bowser Jr. will join, so you have more obstacles to dodge, and they start shooting lasers on top of the missiles and fireballs.
Yep. It's great.
If the computer manages to get the star and get there before you, they will actually try to win the fight. I don't think I've ever seen them succeed, but it can waste a lot of time.
I think I've seen
good-
them do it in one go one time.
The good news is whatever progress they make, you get to piggyback off of, so
The
makes
bad
fight a little
news.
easier for you.
The bad news is whatever progress you make, they get to piggyback off of too.
Yeah. So I'm not getting an early DK. Which isn't the worst thing, but money's not really that much of a problem on this board.
Not usually, no. Kelly getting out of the canal also.
See where he chooses to go. Board 4. I think he's got Windmillville and what else?
Pagoda, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because he did Neon, Pyramid, and now Canal.
He's doing the Bowser board.
I think I did hear about this. He wanted it to look close, regardless of what ended up happening.
It's purely for pride.
And I know this because I had popped in at the very end of the stream, and I saw like the ending and nothing else. And I was talking with Kelly about it, and I was like, "Oh, it looked really close," and he's like, "Oh, well." Unfortunately, my little board marker ruins that illusion for the makeup mod.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
But that's like kind of why we do it, is like if you're not like paying full attention and the commentators aren't constantly reminding you, it's really hard to tell like who's ahead in this game.
Well, and even if you're paying attention, sometimes it's easy to forget, like, did they do all the boards yet? I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially on like 5 and 7 where the boards can be whatever order, right? Like you're always gonna get the Bowser board last in 5 and you almost always do it last in 7. But besides that, any board can be any number. So
Well, looks like Birdo's gonna
I was gonna
get
say, wait, is
first
Mark
crack at this
playing
fight.
Birdo?
You get to see how amazing CPUs are at this.
That's a term for it. Yes, stare, Birdo, stare. Okay, they're not normally that bad.
I've never seen that. Like, she didn't even hit a dice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen them be quite that bad. Usually they get up to about the 40 mark, but it takes them like 4 minutes to get there.
Yeah, they're like super conservative, which is why she was just like having a staring contest at the beginning. So like normally they'll like make some progress, but like take a while to do it, like she said. That
Oh.
was hilarious.
That was extra special. Wow, yeah, I've played a lot of Mario Party 7 and I really don't think I've ever seen that. Also, I just want to say, it took us until like 42 minutes for Mark to hit the 3rd board, and here we are going into the minigame at the 6th board,
Yeah.
20 minutes later.
He's gonna beat my PB in this if he wins this fight.
Man. It might beat mine too. I don't know what my PB is. I know it ain't sub-hour. Speedrun.com. What's my time? Oh, I don't actually have it submitted. Well, that's silly.
Just save it somewhere.
I don't know. I would think so, but...
So he's past the 50th floor, so you can see the chaos that ensues now that Bowser Jr. has joined the party. Here's the laser attack. He looks like he's gonna win once he hits this dice.
Yeah.
Just gotta
moving
wait
up,
out the
up,
elevator getting up
up,
there. And he's done.
And done.
Little cutscene here. But yeah, Mark goes 2-0 in the semifinal.
Yeah. 5 was pretty close.
Yeah, it was.
7 is a little deceptive, but it's okay. Also, this is faster than my PB. My PB is a 106. Which is funny, because my SBA PB is also a 106.
Nice. Looks like Kelly's gonna at least try to finish this Bowser board.
Which, I wouldn't fault them finishing off Lift either. So, if you stayed, if you vibed with us, and you enjoyed this re-commentating of this, you'll probably also enjoy all the other shuffle matches, which are on YouTube in a playlist, where this one probably will also end up. We won't spoil who ends up winning or anything like that, but
Yeah.
you should watch. It's a good time.
Yeah, lots of epic moments in this tournament. Go see the final, which is already uploaded. See how Mark did, see who he played against. Watch all the other matches. And be ready for another tournament that's happening in an indeterminate amount of time in the future.
Yeah, it'll be great. With that, we won't sit here and pad out this end too much. They're gonna have some talking, but it'll be past stuff that's not exactly relevant. So, once again, this is Kit. I had Blue here with me, and I don't have anything else to say to you.
No.
Alrighty. Then, take care, everyone. Remember, value your mental health.
Seconded. See you guys later.